I think it started that time.
Oh, good.
Okay, so I'm not going to do the starting stuff anyway now because now we're started. So
Perfect.
here we are with Mr. Martinez. Hello, my name is Mr. Mock, and I am Scarred4Life. And we're here talking with Mr. Martinez about why God is real. And so, Mr. Martinez, if you'd like to introduce yourself and say why, what you believe and why, and just let us know what's going on, man.
All right. Hey, can we lay the foundation of how we met?
Sure.
That would be your part.
I happened upon one of your videos and commented, and here we are.
Correct. It was Luke chapter 25.
Okay,
Luke
hold on a second. Hold on 1 second, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you believe?
Oh, I'm going to share that with you.
No. Do you believe in the Bible God?
Well, I'm confused as to what you're asking me.
Okay, there's lots of gods that people believe in, right? And you think that the Bible God is real, right? Is that what you're saying? What, like, I need to know what you believe before we start talking about what you believe in.
Well, because that's what I want to share with you, what I believe.
Okay, so you're going to say something out of the Bible, right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that means that you believe in the Bible God.
Well, it's if what you call the King James Holy Bible, which I'm holding up right now, is
I've got one right here.
Okay,
mine's the Precious Moments edition.
Well, this is the King James version, and if that's what you're referring to, then absolutely, I believe in the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Yes,
Okay.
sir. And the God in Genesis. Don't forget that, Mr. Mock.
Okay, good. Because that's a key point of what we need to talk about. Because okay, and you're saying that this God is true, it's real, right? It exists in reality.
It's not only exists in reality, but there's hard evidence that what has occurred from the scriptures is reality. So not that it's almost sounding like there's some uncertainty from you that he exists.
There is.
And he does exist.
Okay, there is no uncertainty on my part. I know that the God of the Bible doesn't exist.
Oh, so you're saying he does.
Do you know why?
Exist.
Do you know why?
No. Well, let me clarify before you explain yourself. You're saying to me that the God who created you in Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5 does not exist. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that yes, the God of the Bible cannot be real.
So just by saying that, Mr. Mock, you're stepping off on the wrong foot.
How so?
With our discussion. Because if we can't,
because this is the discussion that we're having, though, isn't it? Whether or not your God is real.
Right, but the reality of it is, if you can't even have faith and understanding that God created you, if you'd like, I could read you Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5.
No, we don't need to.
Do that.
I mean, if you want to, we can look at the Bible. I mean, what?
Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. Perfect. And do King James version. That's the one I get.
If I could spell. What was the verse?
Jeremiah.
What was the verse number?
Chapter 1, verse 5. Verse 5. I think you're in Genesis. Oh, but it might come up with.
I haven't searched yet.
Perfect.
Jeremiah 1:5, and you said you said King James or New King James?
You could use that one too. I mean, you could.
Which version would you like?
Leave the one you have it on, NIV.
You want NIV, New International Version? It doesn't really matter to me. It's all nonsense.
You have a really good setup here.
Oh, thank you.
You go right to I'm impressed. Yes, sir.
I try to oblige.
Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations.
Okay, what about this?
So before...
Is this supposed to mean something about me?
Correct.
Well, he appointed me as a prophet to the nations? That's what it says.
Correct. Go to King James Version. It says the same thing.
Well, then why do I need to go to the King James Version if it says the same thing?
Because when you read it from the NIV versus
Oh, this is New King James. Does that work?
Yeah, that'll work. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were
So
born.
who's he talking about in the story?
Okay, so in the story itself,
It's
he
right
is
here.
having
The words of Jeremiah, the son of Hilkiah, of the priests who were born in. This is not about me in any way, is it?
No, that's not true.
Oh,
Because you could look at in Psalms.
So why are you taking stuff out of context? This is then the word of the Lord came to me saying. Then I said, oh, and he's talking to a person that is in the story. You're taking something completely out of context and trying to say that this means that God knew me before I was born. What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is he's the creator of heaven and earth.
Okay, demonstrate that. Demonstrate that your God is real.
I'm demonstrating to you
Are you?
God is real. In Psalms, he indicated he knew you before the foundation of the earth.
Okay, do you hold please?
The foundation of the
hold
earth.
Please. Do you understand that the Bible is a claim? The Bible, you can't use a claim to prove the claim, can you?
The Bible's not a claim.
But it
the
is.
Bible's not a claim. No, it's not.
How is it not? How is so if you want to say that the Bible is anything more than a claim, you have to show that the Bible is more than a claim, right?
Correct.
So show that it's more than a claim.
Okay.
This is pretty. You can't use the Bible to show that the Bible's true.
No, you can't.
No, you could cite something in the Bible and then show how that's true.
That's like telling me you can't drive your car because you can't get into it. That makes no sense.
No, what are you talking about? That's nothing of the sort.
Yeah.
The Bible claims many things. Okay, hold on. What you
just said is exactly what I think about what you just said.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you're telling me that
you have to show me that the Bible is true. You can't just say the Bible is true and then quote the Bible at me. That means absolutely nothing.
Let me show it to you this way. There's a story in the Bible about Moses dividing the Red Sea.
I don't care what the Bible says until you can show me that the things it says in the Bible comport with reality. Do you get that or not? Because this is a very serious subject, is it not?
No, but what you're doing
is being real.
You're not even letting a person finish their comments.
Okay,
you cut them off.
What you're doing is playing make-believe about a storybook.
You're not having any human respect, Mr. Mark.
No, I am. The thing is, listen, please. I'm saying that your God does not exist. You're saying it does exist. So we are at a point where you're going to have to show something to show that your positive claim that your God is real is an actual truth, right? Show it's true. Don't quote the book at me. I've read the book. I've got it right here. We can look at it, right?
But I think I finally let you go longer than you've let me talk.
Go ahead. I'll let you talk. Well, how long do you want?
Well, let's just let me talk and you not cut me off.
Go right ahead.
Okay. So, like I said, there is truth that the Bible is truth. And there is claim to the reality that God is real. And like you said, you don't believe that. Okay. And that's your prerogative. All right. That's your prerogative. I shared with you, you happened to go on my live stream this morning, and I shared with you some very, very personal details about my life.
Yeah, you did. Okay? Like very personal.
Very much so.
Yes. I'm not trying to interrupt you. Sorry.
But that's my faith in me. That's the God I serve. That's the one I serve. And you too had a very horrible scared straight of somebody Bible thumping you over the head. And so
No.
my condolences
Well,
to you for that control of you. Okay. So I thought you could relate to me and I could relate to you.
okay. I can relate to you, bro. I can fully.
But it's Mr. Martinez, Mr. Mock.
I can call
That's
you
Mr.
bro.
Martinez.
I call you bro?
No, I want this to be of respect to one another, sir. This conversation.
That's funny because you're going to say that you want this to be about respect, but you won't show the things that you're saying. You'll just assert that your God is real. If
I
you want to
know.
talk about respect, then give me the respect, then show me that your God is real. Don't quote the book at me. Don't tell me about a story in the Psalms. Don't. Does the book comport with reality or not?
Yes, it does.
How? Let's look.
Revelation chapter 6, verse 1 and 2. And the first seal was opened. Revelation chapter 6, verse 1 and 2.
This is ridiculous. You know you're not going to get what you want out of this, right?
Nope. The first seal was opened.
You said, what did you say? Revelations what?
Revelation, no S.
Oh, okay.
6, 1 and 2. And I'll show you. I'll give you claim to what's real in this world right now. It's the white horse, released January of 2020 through June of 2023.
What are you talking about?
Revelation 6, verse 1 and 2. You want to know that the God of the Bible is real? I'll show it to you with what's going on around you right now.
Okay, am I missing something here?
Revelation 6.
Okay, 6.
Verse 1.
Now I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard one of the 4 living creatures say with a voice, what are you talking about?
Exactly. So,
what do you mean exactly? What are you talking about? This has nothing to do with anything. Do you know anything about this story? This is about Nero in like the 2nd century.
Nero.
Yes, it is. And the number of the beast, that's Nero.
This has nothing to do with the number of the beast.
This entire chapter does. This whole thing is about Nero. You need to go look it up. You are so like sucked into the story and you think it's real that you've lost touch with reality, brother.
No, Mr. Mock. So you're asking me to prove that the Bible's real, and
without using the Bible. You have to look outside of the Bible and show me that the Bible comports with reality.
So reality is there's 8,250,000,000 people living on Earth. 8,250,000,000.
Ish. Right? Okay. And?
So 75% of the world population complied from January 2020 through June of 2023. They complied with the white horse, going conquering and to conquer. And if you look up the word crown, you'll see it translates to corona.
Okay, Mr. Martinez.
If you look up bow,
Mr. Martinez.
Oxen.
Mr. Martinez. Okay, I let you talk, and you said nonsense.
See, but you're not. Wait till I tell you about
You said nonsense, sir.
Wait until I tell you about water divided from the waters with the firmament. And above you,
right. So you're saying that the earth is flat.
I said nothing about the earth being flat.
Do you think the earth is flat?
I have no opinion on whether the earth is flat or not.
You should. You should have an opinion on whether or not the earth is flat.
About the firmament.
Tell me yes or no.
We've never landed on Mars. We've never landed on the moon.
Yes, we have.
All deception.
No.
It's all deception.
You are lost in the sauce, brother.
See, exactly. And when I'm being attacked,
tell me. No, seriously. No, Mr. Martinez, you tell me that you want to have a respectful conversation, and then you come in here and you absolutely deny reality.
You said that I'm lost in the sauce.
Yes, you are. You're absolutely delusional.
And guess what? I think the same thing about you.
Well, that's funny because I know Yes,
It's
it is.
reality.
Because I know that
You're
the
given
book does
over to a
not.
reprobate mind.
Will you let
Mr.
me?
Bowman.
Will you let me make a
You're
point
given
now?
over to a reprobate mind.
Can I
You're
make a
reprobate
point,
minded.
Mr. Martinez, or not?
No, because you're trying to tell me I'm lost in the sauce.
You are.
Why would you go there? Why
What are you
would you
talking
start
about?
trying to pinpoint who I am? I'm a child of the Most High God. I'm anointed. I'm sanctified. I'm justified. I'm
No.
redeemed, and I
You,
have salvation.
no, you're actually
Yes, I
living a
do.
life of delusions, brother.
No, I
Yes,
have
and
salvation.
can I
And if
make a point,
anybody has
sir?
delusion, it's
Let
you, the
me
one that
talk
has
now. I let
delusion.
you speak. Now let me talk. Uh,
Let me talk. Let me talk about my delusion. No,
okay.
I'm going to end
Are
this
you
call.
going to let me speak or not?
No, I'm ending this call. So,
You're delusional, Mr. Martinez.
and I think you're
Let me know
delusional.
when you want to have me on your side. Right? What a fucking joke. For those of you not paying attention, or who are paying attention rather, the Bible can't be real because it does not comport with reality. Read the book, compare it to reality. It does not function. Go ahead and take a look yourself. Don't listen to me. Don't think that I know everything. That dude that you just saw is an absolutely delusional person, absolutely detached from reality. And Mr. Martinez, when you look back at this, you did share some very personal details about yourself this morning, and I fully appreciate the trauma that you've experienced. That does not excuse trauma, does not excuse us playing make believe about the world and living in delusions and ignoring the world around us. And enough is enough. You guys have fun. Maybe we'll talk to Mr. Martinez again if he's got the guts to actually come back on and face reality. Bye.